M. Night Shyamalan's newest feature film is dropping this Friday, and I'm very excited for that. This is the movie that I am going to be checking out and doing a review on, so make sure that you subscribe so that you can check out what I have to say about the movie when I watch it. But M. Night Shyamalan is always very hit or miss for me. Like, he makes a lot of movies that I love, and then he makes a lot of movies that I absolutely despise. So it's going to be interesting to see where this movie lands on that, and it's always very interesting to see what the general audiences feel about M. Night Shyamalan's newest releases. So apparently this movie is already very divisive among a lot of critics, among a lot of people that saw the movie early. So we're going to be taking a look at some of the stuff that people have been saying so far about the film, and kind of gauging what we could be expecting, as much as what you can expect from an M. Night Shyamalan film. So M. Night Shyamalan gets so creative with Old. His camera work is exhilarating with some of the most bold and aggressive filmmaking techniques I've seen from him. The visuals are a little stronger than the story, but damn, Thomasin McKenzie continues to amaze. So that's very interesting that they said that the visuals are stronger than the story, because that doesn't really happen very often with M. Night Shyamalan. It's usually the other way around, but the visuals are always a key element of his movies. They're a major part in his movies, and he does a really good job visually speaking of his movies. So this person says, thanks M. Night Shyamalan, I had not been scared of the beach since Jaws, and now Old the movie had me in full suspense and stress mode the whole time. Really enjoyed its premise and themes. Be ready to spend an unsettling bonkers vacation in paradise. Check it out. And I definitely will be checking it out, and like I said, I'm very excited for this movie. So when Old movie gets going, it flies like a bat out of hell. While the film gets off to a slow, clunky start, it eventually becomes a body horror that somehow successfully meshes with emotional family drama. Absolute summer fun from M. Night Shyamalan. Old is the best movie at night has made since Unbreakable. That is huge praise. Huge praise, because Unbreakable is an incredible movie. Unbreakable is probably my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's either Unbreakable or Split. I loved both of those movies a lot, and it's really hard to tell which one. I'd probably still go with Unbreakable just because it's such a timeless, awesome movie. But with all of that being said, you know, that is high praise for this movie. It's an intense, unrelenting thriller made with sadistic glee and surprising emotion. It's hard to watch, and I loved every second of it. Old is Shyamalan's most elegantly directed movie since Signs, also effing horrifying, and boy, my fellow Shyamalan tourists are gonna have a field day with that ending. I can't wait to see what M. Night Shyamalan does with the ending of this film, because as we all know, M. Night Shyamalan, like, it's always about the twist, right? That's his thing. The twist. What is going to be the twist? Oh, we can talk about Old? Okay, it's M. Night Shyamalan. It's M. Night back in full-blown The Happening mode. Ooh. Well, that's not good to hear, because The Happening is like one of my most hated M. Night Shyamalan movies, so that's not really good to hear that is the case. But I'm like I said, it isn't this crazy. Like, this happens every time M. Night Shyamalan releases a movie. It's always very divisive, and this movie is no different. So we just had this guy up here talking about how it's his best movie since Unbreakable, and then this guy's talking about how it's back to The Happening. Man. So Old the movie was exceptional, and I'm actually obsessed. A lot of praise. There is a lot of praise for this movie. I don't think we have any reviews coming in yet for Old. Let me check. I think it's just early reactions so far, but let me see what we got going on here. Okay, yeah, so it's just early reactions so far, but we should start to see those reviews coming in very soon. Like I said, this is a movie that I'm very excited about. If you haven't watched the trailer yet, I highly recommend it. I will be doing a review on it for you guys to let you know everything that you need to know about the movie and stuff. But with that being said, I'm always very excited about M. Night's movies, and the greatest thing about M. Night is that for the most part, he doesn't have any interest in the woke bullshit and stuff, and that's always something that I appreciate when it comes to filmmakers and stuff. M. Night Shyamalan, he might not make good movies sometimes, but at least he's very experimental, and he's willing to do the weird and the things that aren't necessarily the generic nonsense coming from Hollywood and stuff, and I appreciate that. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new here to my channel. I'd appreciate that a lot, and I will talk to you all in another video very soon. Bye.
heart.